Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to this edition of my Liberation Gospel. I said Fulani-controlled federal government, they are the killers of Igbos in Ozobel yesterday. But before that, before we continue, I want us to just say a minute prayers in our mind. May the souls of victims of the Ozobel shooting and the souls of the faithful departed through the mercy of God rest in peace. Yes, I want to take a link of this broadcast to my the other page because Facebook has just I don't know, this just came up, but whatever happened, they cannot stop me from continuing my broadcast because a lot of things are happening in recent times. So I don't know, I can't do this broadcast in the main page. So 1 second, I'll be back. Yes, I've given a link. Brothers and sisters, I truly one or two things. It's very, yesterday was really a sad development. It's a sad development in the sense that and was St. Philip's, yes, St. Philip's Catholic Church, Umuezekwe, Ofufe Amakwa, Ozobel, that worshippers went into the church to pray. Lo and behold, from nowhere, early morning mass, some people just came in there and wearing Nigerian military uniform with SUV and go and shot 35 people dead inside the church, inside the house of God. And many other scores were equally wounded. And actually, I just made a statement this morning, and the statement is arousing issues among some of my brothers. But unfortunately, we are not seeing the bigger picture. Because why is it? Why are we getting tensed up over this issue? Because this is not part of us. This is not the kind of thing we do. In as much as we may have squabbles among ourselves, the typical Igbo man aga abanwu n'ime church gabuo umunna, because from the story it's two brothers are quarreling over this, whatever. They said they are drug dealers, whatever, in South Africa, and they had issues among themselves. The same town, and one of them came in a village. Ebomonano settled the scores. He decided to shoot his kinsman because he's quarreling with one of his kinsmen. So I want us to begin to think about, and within the very shortest possible time, authorities have issued a statement, very unlike Nigerian authorities. And I said that somebody asked me, when did I reach conclusion? But the governor of the state, the Anambra State governor, issued a statement at Ozobel yesterday. I saw that in Africa World newspaper. Go to Africa World newspaper. You see that. I saw that they posted it there. A video that he said the drug dealers is as a matter of fact, it's an issue between two drug dealers, and that's why he made the statement. For him to make that statement, it means that the law enforcement agents have informed him of their investigations. And he said that it's quarrels between two brothers. They were fighting over their deals. Then one had to come back to the village and shot his kinsman. This is cock and bull story. In as much as, yes, I know we have problems like every other nation in the world, but I know, what I know too well is that an Igbo man will not over quarrel with his brother, go to the village and shoot his kinsmen and women, get into the church, massacre people, 35 of them shot inside the church, and scores wounded. I don't think when you're buying a game. So if you ask me, this is, but let's leave that aside. We know in Nigeria, we know the country we were born in. We know what happens in Nigeria. We know the kind of people that can do this kind of thing. It's been happening. It happens every day. Let's see what's happening in the Jos. Is it because this happened to Igbos? It's now looking as if this is it's unthinkable. It can't happen. But this has been happening now. It's been happening in Jos. It's been happening in many parts of the north, whereby Fulani herdsmen will invade their land, massacre families, scare them to shit. And these people have been passing through this for ages. It's just because of the social media we started seeing this. And meanwhile, you know what is on board at the moment. The agitation for the revival of Biafra is heating up. It's heating up. The enemies are afraid. They know that we are not going back again. We are not even thinking of restructuring because we know they will never allow restructuring. So they know we are not going back. They know that we've get to a stage whereby our demands are going to be met. So they want to divert attention. And mind you, Buhari has stayed 90 days. What does the constitution say about absence of the president? What does the constitution say about that? So I want our people to start thinking. Already they've started attacking. Okay, how did the police within just 12 hours came to conclusion that it was a drug war between two brothers, and the governor had to, issue a statement? Have you forgotten that the governor will do everything possible to hold elections on the November 18th? The governor wants to run elections, his allocations will be coming again as usual, and it will be the status quo. So I don't know why our people are not thinking deep. Me, the Nigeria I know, the Nigeria that has not done anything about the killing of scores by Fulani herdsmen, about the invasion of TV land, killing people, the troubles in Jos, how families are massacred too in TV land and Idoma land, in Taraba, who are known for this kind of attitude. So if you are telling me that an Igbo man over quarrel with his friend or some brother, okay, let's not talk about friendship. Brother will go down to his village and massacre his kinsmen because he's quarreling with his friend over deals. Then you need your head to be checked. This is a very simple thing. Within just 12 The police has issued a statement. Somebody was arguing with me that the police has not reached investigation. The governor, go to Africa World newspaper on Facebook. I saw the video. The admins posted it. I saw the videos. The governor made a statement that is a drug war. So that you kill your kinsmen. Is that what you are telling me? I said it on my on the other page. I refuse to buy this aspirin. But it is all about desperation. These people are desperate to cling onto power. Buhari has stayed 90 days. Those who know the constitution very well, some of you who are lawyers and constitution experts should look at the constitution and let's know why, if the president stays beyond 90 days, what's supposed to happen. And they are panicking because Nigerians are beginning to ask questions. So they want to divert attention. Yeah, a very simple thing. They want to divert attention. I happened to make a mistake by going to comment on made a comment on a friend's page. I said he's sorry for me for reaching that assumption, that he's sorry. I said, don't be sorry for me. Because some of them are appointees of state government, of federal government. They can no longer say the truth. They can't see the bigger pictures. It's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. This is why there will be no going back on this, on our agitation and demand for a Republic of Biafra, because we cannot be safe. Okay, look at people just invading a church, killing, getting involved in killing spree, getting inside their vehicle and leaving. Nothing happens. And nothing will happen. No investigation. Nothing will happen. They just want to instill fear into our people. This is on my mind now. This is just a tip of iceberg. These people can do more. They are going to do more. So we need to let them know that they don't have that monopoly of violence. I'm not calling for violence, but they don't have that monopoly. I feel that now how one way the right to inflict injury, to intimidate people, to kill and maim at the slightest thing. And you're telling me that drug lords in South Africa have now brought their feud back home. I don't believe that. I was in Oka for many years. And many Oka guys, not South Africa. Many of them quarreled among themselves. How many times Kaha Batara, the whole family, ban a church, because we know that they quarrel among themselves. That at the time, self, but it should have no bani Kaha Bata no Oka. How good that now not everybody's a Christian. But we have the fear of God. Now by that now. I'm with that fear of God. That's I won't give but an email or loka. That is called accidental discharge. I refuse to buy that. Anybody that's buying this fencing, that person, his headache or headache is not gonna be sorted. So I want us to think very, very deep. Not because you are an appointee of the government, or because you are just scared of conflict, or because you are a slave and you want to remain so. You are telling me that no. Unless you are telling me that I am not Igbo and that I don't know the mentality of my people. In as much as we have quibbles, in as much as na any disagreements, when it comes to ihe basara ndeba we don't joke with it. That is why some of our attitude can be likened to Israel. Ha na-enwe nsogbu among them because of oke ọchịchọ. But when it comes to ihe basara ọhaneze, when it comes to issues basara ọhaneze, the entire Israeli state, onye ọbụla will come together. So I refuse to buy these arguments that these drug dealers came and visited their people with anarchy. I can't take that. Obiano was fast to issue a statement. Came when election week. Now I want our people to begin to think. Our people need to begin to think. Everybody's head is blocked. How can you tell me that a typical Igbo man or a woman guy, because of esemoku, yes, somebody came one name or woman one there, but Ogaha Abba Gala village were there to visit your Naya because of the hand is over. No, I refuse to take that. I refuse to take that. We are not even seeing the picture of that the demands for Biafra is making the enemy get jittery. Hanoi Tatars, they are. A song was just released. How many days ago? 2 days ago or yesterday or just a few days ago. A song was released in Hausa. Now Kakoko killing our people. We don't even think far. Here again, but it will not deter us. It will not deter us on our demands. So we must. I got ratchet up because one, the enemy is afraid. When there is unity, the enemy is afraid. And they've seen that unity is coming. The unity is coming among ourselves. So I really want our people to begin to think this message. Everybody is not only about they are talking about Nnamdi Kanu. Forget about Nnamdi Kanu as a person. What is his message? This is what I want you to think. It's not about IPOB. I'm not a member of IPOB. But what Nnamdi Kanu is saying, is it right or wrong? Our people, Owanya slave. For the first time, Nigerian police made investigation very fast. In record time. For the first time, Nigerian police did their investigation very fast. You and I, tell me about Nigerian police. And I say that these are drugs. Or talk about guys, by now, many people got in now. By now, there would have been serious massacres now. I was in Oka for many years. I knew many Oka guys were in South Africa. They used to have problems among themselves over business. How many people got there St. Patrick's Cathedral? How many people got there Amigo? How many people got there massacre their family because I need so? Okay, since you people sitting down, no truck and Ozobolo, shame. Ozobolo need to one so truck and she's a boom. I can say in the Ozobolo. We have to be scared of Ozobolo people. Since it has gone this way, we must be scared of Ozobolo. Because Ozobolo, somebody came to my wall on the other page and was telling me that he's from Ozobolo. That I should stop misinforming the people. I was just looking at the guy. But anyway, I owe him the duty to inform him, because many of our people not in bondage, need the deliverance. Need the serious deliverance, because they are not seeing the bigger picture. Some are telling me, hey, my brother, this thing is not, it doesn't fit me. Fitting in, I will make a suit. Am I interested in wearing tie or damn chicken or issue? I'm telling you the story, the truth. The truth is light. What we are passing through in that country, is it justifiable? Why can't we see the light? Suddenly, Igbos have become people who kill themselves, because this is the picture they want to paint. That we are not united. If we have a Republic of Biafra, we are going to kill ourselves. We are drug dealers. We are this. We are that. I know. But don't know my Ekwensu. Ekwensu is that all that glitters are not gold. Okay, paint here as if, hey, not deal with you. We need to wake up. Our people must wake up. I get wake really up. Ndi Igbo, some of our people, Ejigo, Kura de Nunu, Fura de Nunu, Buchicha Bren. Hana Zechi, Emanya Sana na Fulani Amahi. Ha mejibo ihe. Ha mejibo ihe. When it comes to power, they know what to do to sustain power. And that is dividing the people. That is Umo Eliza. Divide and rule. Divide and conquer. The good. Emanya Sana Amahi. And why Haima? And why Haima? If we cannot hold ourselves without Haima, get what we want. That means we don't know anything. Also, like in one skyscraper, or such in a get man, I feel that now in a mode of it's a lie. Some of them are getting information from you and from the community. They feed their people. We need to wake up. We must wake up. We must wake up. And this is why we will not give up. If you like, you can insult me. I don't care. Those who know me knew that I started receiving insult a long time. As long as I am saying the truth, I can never stop. No matter whose us is God. I never fear anybody. So Chineke bi n'eluigwe. Onye kere eluigwe n'ala. Onye m na-atụ ụjọ. We have a duty to wake our people up, because many of them are in slumber. Many of them, when you go have contracts, many of them no, and so ha chose the bigger picture. Ha chose le makomona. Ha chose in high game mono because I want one and I hajio budani. This kind of rubbish shouldn't be happening. I know Bodo Ibo here. Whereby the states they create an enabling environment. People in wicked travel, churches, and which are cameras. People are guarded, jobless in case, and they say 100,000 naira. Hey, cool nonsense. Hey, cool, you know. They don't want, Pharaoh doesn't want to let the children of Israel go. Many of you are Christians, you read the Bible. You know what happened before Pharaoh let the children of Israel go? Yeah, this is how it's going to happen. Because we've gone already, we will go. Nothing will stop us. Nothing will stop us because we cannot progress. Yeah, every minute. Governor Pianap that say now handing our way forward because what is the election? Because he wants to remain in power and get the allocation and share it like he's been doing. What are we benefiting? Benefit. So this is what I don't want to say much. Look, this is a federal government sponsored killing. And as the federal government, I'm accusing the Fulanis, the Fulanis not federal government. Those who are running the presidency, they can do anything to sustain power. They can do anything to sustain that they are booking. If If Buhari is not man enough, if Buhari say he's patriotic and he cannot resign, knowing fully well that he's incapacitated, that he is not fit to be the president of Nigeria, then they can do worse. They can do worse. Who doesn't know that they can do worse than this? Unless also unyara, so nde banyo unde ishi, unde naga haota, that na these people demean. Man, I go see goes one I mean. That is the only way. Many of you bara boy, na ogagi acho he satologe. On me he ko onye jigo ugwo I confront oya. Ebe udo. Then get make you say your demand. Atunye the okwu. We need to wake up. We should be fearless. We need to be afraid of who. The only thing Nagara, because Nahan and power, so they are using the state security apparatus. Name intimidate. Mana, I'm over the kitchen. I share in the sense that when majority of us are united, we can confront them. Because Odeonzi can before. One, he lose go support. The Fulani has lost support of the TV. The Fulani has lost support of the Idoma. The Fulani has lost support even of Edo. Forget about these people and nations not liking the Igbo man. But in their heart of hearts, they know we stand for truth. They know we stand for progress. They know we stand for prosperity. They know we stand for a level playing ground. We stand for an organized society. We don't stand for this fiefdom, whereby an emir and a dictator onye ọla ihe ọ ga-eme, onye ga-enwe ego na onye na-agaghị enwe ego, onye ga-eri nri na onye na-agaghị eri nri. We need to start thinking. So we have to exploit the way Haji exploits. I can exploit from that. This is why this evangelism, take it to every corner of Nigeria. You will have a duty to explain to them, because many of them have baga for in servitude. They've spent their entire lives as slaves, so they don't know what freedom is all about. They don't know what it means to be in charge of themselves. Many of us have graduated in slavery, so we love to be slaves. Or did not. The other time, when Moses brought out the children of Israel from Egypt, many wanted to go back to Egypt. They wanted to go back to Egypt. When Moses disappeared to go and get the commandment, can you hear me? Because they are used to being a slave, eating from the crumbs of their masters. Down the na pastor masters hefere na ehichara hefere na azara ụlọ ana enyeto ha. So they are used to that. And because they are used to that, how many owning their life, how many being in charge. And this is what we want to do. In a Republic of Biafra, we will be in charge of our destiny. We will manufacture. We will be happy. We will make money. We will put law and order. We will love ourselves. Because government, they tinye na break yani kai had denote. And then poverty, want, struggle over nothing. When resources jureju, how many discuss, how they pitch one in order to exploit the situation. Legodi henda booking a man, and we cannot reason. I don't know why that he na two drug. Only Igbo, say you only Igbo. Oh, one day, nda book it to watch Igbo ha bia na za chike konko. Oh, new Igbo Igbo nwura na mmiri afọ. It should have because of Nagina. Your guy is Oku. Overruns. Gala was the village. You know, again, I should the same place. So, Gala was the village. Gaze Gaba Monagi. Ogoni na mpire na n'ime church there. Gabata n'ime church. Babu onye ọwụla. Ke onye akọrọ ka. Ihe akọ na akọrọ biati. Brothers and sisters, this is fallacy. This is lies from the pits of hell. And if we keep quiet, nothing is going to happen. And unfortunately, the conventional media is not owned by our people. Even I got our people in the natural things like this. Hey, use call our own people suppress, yeah. I started Africa World newspaper in Ireland here. Oh, my own people now I suppress the newspaper. When it comes to voice of our people, yeah, and you can have voice. But after that, they now suppress. Like I'm a mandi, but I'm here, this is not our portion. It shall never be our portion. I'll go our portion in Jesus' name. Kill the nonsense. I better know a cook story, and we take it hook, line, and sinker. I refuse to take that as prayer. This killing, Icheke deep, or is sponsored by this Fulani presidency. I say it without fear or favor, because they have done worse things. They have done worse things now, and they are ready to do more in order to cling onto power. Because if they are patriotic enough, Owen Hassan and Nigeria, if they say that Nigeria will move forward, they would have been more patriotic before today. Don't buy this aspirin. Anybody now, somebody was arguing with me that I should, did I conclude my investigation from Dublin? No. But when it comes to Nigeria issues, I'm an authority. I am on the ground every day, getting my information, knowing what is happening. And as a former student leader, I've dealt with these people. Those who know me in Unizik knew that I have traversed every part of the country. About the student unionism. So I know them. Many of them are my friends, one-on-one. They're disappointed in me, yes, because I've refused to be a slave. I can never be a slave. I come and mate in Ishinala, but I won't have a boom. Because only nefe, only no nimem kadeha. And that is what I want to give to you people. I want you to spread this message. People, Putahana, you want us to just take these lies. That our people just, because they are quarreling, they have to come back home and kill their kinsmen. This is cock and bull story. I refuse to take that. Our people don't do that. Ndi Igbo anaghị eme ya. So onye sị na ndị Igbo na-eme ya. I want the police to not just rushing and finishing investigation in record time. This is unlike Nigerian police. The governor made a statement. Somebody was asking me, how did I reach this? I said, go to Africa World newspaper. I saw the video. The governor made a statement that it's drug-related problem. But have you forgotten that the governor wants to run an election? So he wants anything that will make him run the election, he's going to do it. So this is why you have to be thinking. Election are around. What will be our benefits? What have we benefited? Can I get benefited? Brothers and sisters, I don't want to talk much, but look, I am accusing the Fulani-led presidency of Nigeria of this killing. If they say it is not them, they should present the killers to us. Have present Ozobel, and if you say you are from Ozobel, that yes, it is a drug-related problem. Tell us the story, and not just peddling news from your masters. Because I know very sure that they are afraid, they are jittery, they're already planning on what to do to douse this agitation for the Republic of Biafra, to silence us, to intimidate our people, to put fear into us, but we will not succumb to that. We will not succumb to that. And this is the challenge of this generation, to sort out this once and for all, for the benefit of generations to come. So I refuse to take this fallacy that this Philip Catholic Church massacre was done out of drug-related problem. I refuse to take that. So, brothers and sisters, I want us to think deep, ask fundamental questions before we say, I know my people, I know our worldview, I know our mentality. Unless that person that did the shooting is mad, then after shooting, people will still see that he's a mad person. But I know the typical Igbo man will not go and shoot all his kinsmen inside the church over a drug-related problem. Yes, he might shoot the person he is having problem with, but not going into the church to kill everybody. And the police were fast to issue a statement to the governor that it was a drug-related problem. But have you forgotten? He wants to run an election. So this is where I'm stopping today on my liberation gospel. I want us to spread this message. Spread this message. We must point accusing finger at the person who did anything wrong. If they say it's a lie, let them bring the culprits. The guy that is being accused, Ozobolo, is your son bigger than you? Call the guy now that is involved. They said two of them are your sons, and one is involved. Call the other guy. Don't you have Amala? Unewezi Amala. Unewezi Ndokenye. Unewezi Omuwan. The youths. Ouna some. Ego encourage you. Ego elugwe kowe gala. That's na obodaga ajunwe ajuju. This is where I'm living it today. No matter whose ox is God. I'm not saying anything to please anybody. I always stand for the truth. And Nigeria is not for the truth. I know this is not today. The killings have been going on now. This is just because it happened in a place. It's been going on in Plateau against the thieves. Is it today? Fulani herdsmen has been all across the country, raping, killing people. Nobody has been arrested. Or is it today? Or is it this one that it's been happening now? We're doing as if it's a new thing. We know the people that can do this kind of thing. We know. And I'm accusing them that they did this because, one, they want to put fear. But we refuse to be afraid. We cannot be afraid. Those of you who are afraid, that is left for you. In every 12, there must be Judas. So we will not chicken out because of it. And our chicken out, we have a challenge to rescue our coming generations. Problem is not today. What we are fighting for is not even for our benefit. Our children are going to repeat. So anybody who is saying that we will chicken out because of, no. Read books, political histories, economic histories. Read the Bible. Read books on how nations are built. It doesn't come easy. Or it doesn't come easy. On that easy. But I need to go and carry hand. Thank you for listening. Spread this message.